from out to here, anything's possible. Set the needle down, take it back to the start. When do we lose just how free we are? Help yourself to what you want, get caught by the wind. Believing you can fly, celebrate everything. Sunbathing on the roof, watching aeroplanes. Believing you can live forever and a day. Oh, 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 oh. Every chain's got a broken link. Jump off the boat, you can swim, I'll sink. The swallows dive through the summer nights. Something beautiful money just don't buy. Help yourself to what you want, get caught by the wind. Believing you can fly, celebrate everything. Sunbathing on the roof, watching aeroplanes. Believing you can live forever and a day. Don't say it's over, it's never over. There's always time to change and start again today, right now. Who's in the words, don't play by the rules. From out to here, anything's possible.
Well, hello everybody, Welsh Farmer and the Apprentice here.
Hello.
Back on Garth Farm for episode 2. And we are going to get our harvest started. We have got a field on felling that needs harvesting, so it's time to jump in our Land Rover. And we can spin up there. All the equipment's up there. I put it up there last night ready to go so we could get cracking on the harvest first thing this morning. And after that we've got another field over on Kim's that has got wheat in it, but we're going to whole crop silage that. So got some kit up there waiting to go that we've leased from the dealer, so let's get going. Let's jump in this landy, get up the road here, get this harvest going. We haven't got far to travel, when you're literally just up the road from our farm is felling, so edge out with a turn in here. Not having a crash with a bit of luck. So under Freon's instructions we have got the New Holland up there with the harvester and a Richard Western trailer. Nothing will do but a New Holland, will it, mate? They're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure?
Fancy like the second or something.
You didn't fancy using the Valtra instead, no?
Voucher and the ball was the second. 10 billion they lost.
Oh really? That bad? Oh dear. Oh well. Hope everybody's having a great bank holiday. Thank you very much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you guys along. And if you haven't done so already, go and check out Garth Farm by Martin ML Gamer. There'll be a link in the description. I'm just going to park myself on the hedge here, get out of the way so we've got enough room. You've all been having an enjoyable bank holiday, making the most of the weather. So we've got the New Holland here and our SF18 Richard Western trailer and our Class Dominator harvester. So this field's in pretty good nick from what I remember. We haven't really done anything to it. It was like this when we took the map on. So canola ready to harvest. 100% fertilised, only a 17% yield bonus, probably because of the moisture in it. But we can't wait any longer. If we wait another day it will be withered, so we need to get cracking on it. So we're going to get it done straight away and we'll just stick the grain in the silo for now and we'll sell it as soon as we can. So let's get all this set up. We'll see you guys in a couple of seconds when everything's ready to run. Let's get in the harvester first. Right then, let's get everything started. I'm going to make a start on this in the harvester for a couple of minutes just to get the start on this headland done, and then one of the team's going to take over in the harvester and I'm going to run the grain cart back and forwards and we'll go from there. So again, thank you very much to everybody who's joined us over the last few episodes and on the last live. Hope you all enjoyed the first Saxingham episode that we put together. We enjoyed putting that together again, didn't we, mate?
Yeah.
Lovely map, that's absolutely amazing. So if you haven't checked that out already, I'll give that a check out. There's a link to the itch page on my last episode for Saxingham, which is the first one. Recording on that will start again very soon. And the order's slightly changed in what we're recording at the moment because we have potentially postponed the multiplayer for a little bit. I'm not sure whether we're going to do another episode and then carry on with the multiplayer, or whether we're going to just leave it as it is until another map comes out and move maps. And then if we do that, we may well open that out so people can carry on playing on it, because the server's up and running anyway. Be good if people used it and carried it on. We'll have a think about that one, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you think? What would you like to do? Another episode and then open it up, or just open it up as it is and maybe have other people jump on board straight away?
Other people joined up board.
Yeah, like to do that? Well, maybe the decision's already been made, and maybe we'll just get it sorted, get it loaded up so people can get involved.
Oh,
So
really?
I'll put an announcement up on that on my Discord server. The link for my Discord server is in the description, and I'll load up all the mods and the passwords and stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you haven't done so already, jump on the Discord server, check that out. We'll get that sorted. We'll get the all the details loaded up from that on the Discord server. So yeah, go and check that out next week or so, hopefully, with a bit of luck. And we'll carry it on there for a little bit, and then maybe we'll start our series on another map in the near future. But the order's going to change slightly now, so we're going to be on here. Calmlands will be the next one I'll be recording on. I've done a lot of the pre-episode work on that, because there's a lot of little bits and changes that are going to happen in that comparison to where it was. So hopefully that'll be out in the next week or so. And then, yeah, we'll be back on Saxon before we know it. So, yeah, thank you to everybody, all the new subs, all the likes and comments and the feedback about Saxingham and the build we had done by Kim. Absolutely incredible build on an incredible map. So, if you haven't checked that out, go and have a look. And there we are. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get this into a bit of a montage put together with some music behind it. I'm going to swap over, jump in the grain cart, because this will be full before long, and then we will see you guys shortly. Okay, so that is it. Some last little bits to pick up. That is our first harvest done on Garth Farm. And pick up these straggler bits down here, get this unloaded into the trailer, and we'll take this straight over to the agri yard, get it dumped in the silo. Not a bad job all in all. Not sure what the yield will be like, but I think we've had not far off 2 trailers worth, I think, in total. We didn't actually do anything to the field, you know, fertiliser and stuff like that, so we just left it as it was, so it's pretty much however it was when we had it. This and that. There we go. What we're going to do, we're just going to take this combine up to the corner of the field, and we're going to leave it there for now. Jump into New Holland, take that down to the agri yard, unload, park that up, and then we're going to go on to our next harvest for this episode. It's just something different for us, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
It's going to be some whole crop silage. We need to get this straw baled up as well, don't we?
Yeah.
And get this loaded onto a trailer and split between the cow barns and the TMR mixer. Let's just leave that there for now. Let's take a walk across here. So one big thing I completely forgot to mention, I should say, is we have had our animals delivered. So we'll take a look at them at some point before the episode finishes. We've had the cows delivered to the cow barn and the cow pasture, and we've had our sheep delivered onto the sheep pasture over by the agri yard. So take a look at that in a bit as well. Right, let's get in this New Holland. Let's get cracking. Get this down to the agri yard and get it unloaded. Beacons on, yeah, safety first.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, there'll be a link in the description to this map. If you haven't checked it out already, go over to Martin's itch page, get it downloaded and have a play around with it. It's a fantastic map. And talking of maps and what we were talking about a little bit earlier on, a couple of days has passed since we started recording this, and another mod map has dropped onto the mod hub over the last couple of days, and that is Wernerloo Farm by MS Modding, and it's a potential change over for us. We may consider using that as our next multiplayer map, might we, mate?
Yeah.
So we're going to get that downloaded in a bit and check that out. Martin was saying on the Discord that MS Modding gave him a load of help when he was getting set up and getting this map ready, so some of the pictures and the map tour I've seen by Mr. CDP looks really, really good, and it looks like an ideal opportunity to change maps. So take a shortcut up this lane, I think. So we'll check that out after. I'll keep you posted in Discord about that, because we may well swap over, might we?
Yeah.
And then start that map off, and with a live or something like that, multiplayer live. Because there's potential for us to even have our own farm each on that one, which would be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like we can help each other out on each other's farm.
That's right, mate, yeah. And maybe, I think there's 3 farms on it in total from what I remember seeing, so you can have a pick of the 2 and then we'll go from there, but we'll have a think about that, get it downloaded. So let's get this in the silo, and then we can head over to Kim's farm, start that whole crop silage off. We have got some other straw bales to pick up as well in a field just on the edge of Beckett's there, where we did a harvest contract for another farmer, so we'll get them picked up at the same time. So get around this corner without having a crash. Ooh, it's tight. Get out in front of the next car, get this unloaded. And like I said, we're just going to park this up, swing it this way, I think. Jump out and have a look at what have we got on. How many thousands of litres do you think we had, mate? What do you reckon? What's your guess?
10,000.
10,000, okay.
Right.
Let's have a look. Let's just park this up here for now. Nothing going in that bunker for now, so we can go there. That's fine. There we go. Just press that button there. Go and have a look, shall we?
Yeah.
15 I'm going to go with. Oh, miles out, both of us. 29,573 litres. That's right, isn't it? Not bad considering we didn't do any work to the field, so...
I was close.
You were close, we were both close. So we'll leave that there, we need to go turn our beacons off. That's better. Alright. Let's take a walk down the road here to Kim's field. Get cracking on that whole crop silage harvest. So we've taken a contract. We've taken a contract in Beckett's field, which is just by Kim's field there. So sorry, mate. There'll be some bales, straw bales stacked up in the field there that we need to pick up at some point later on. Once we've baled up the straw that we've got in our own field at the top there. And we're going to split that amongst the TMR mixer and our cow pasture. There's the bale stacks. And then we have got a contractor in for helping us out with this whole crop silage harvest. So we've got a Class Jaguar forager there and a bale trailer. These not a bale trailer, a silage trailer. They've come with their own silage trailer, so we've hooked that up to the Valtra. There we go. There's our stacks of bales for later. So let's get this cracking. Let's get set up here, have a quick chat with the contractor, and I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. There we go. So there's the contractor heading off into their start position. Let's get in the Valtra. Give this a spin for a change. What do you reckon, mate? Valtra or New Holland?
What do you mean, trackers or to
Yeah,
use?
which one's better? Valtra or New Holland?
New Holland.
So we have got a Richard Weston SF18, but the silage trailer version with the sides, the add-ons on the side, made by Meadow Mods, along with this cherry box on the front, the smart box, also by Meadow Mods. So we're going to jump in this now, and we're pretty much just going to catch up with that forager, and we're going to be unloading this into two fermenters that we've got set up. And they've gone over there to start. Okey-doke. Yeah, two fermenters that we've got set up over on the little sort of placeables area, where we're going to be making all of our TMR. There's a decent sized bale storage there, and a couple of fermenters and our TMR mixers there as well. So we've decided to whole crop this because there wasn't a massive amount of work done on the field when we took it on, and as you can see, it's full of weeds. So got to the point where it wasn't really worth us spending the time and money actually trying to turn it into a crop, so that we could get the grain from. So we thought we'd just whole crop it instead. Alright then, let's get this going. So follow it around on the headlands here. It's just going to be us on this, I think. If it starts to get really busy, we might actually get another tractor and trailer involved. Got the New Holland space, we could always bring that in, couldn't we, mate?
Maybe.
We'll see how we get on. Got to put a little bit of field margin in on this, just to make sure that the forager doesn't get snarled up in the trees. Should be okay on there. There we go. It's not filling up too badly, so we should be alright, I think. Give us plenty of silage anyway to keep us going and get that TMR mixer on the go. We need to just get our hay in then on our next cuts of grass. All of the grass fields are rolled and limed and ready to go now, so we just need to let them grow a little bit. We'll get some hay in, but worst case scenario, we might have to purchase a few bales, but we'll see how we get on with that. There they go in, straight round the corner, ideal. That should be good, that should give us plenty then. And we've got some dried alfalfa that we can use for feeding the sheep, so we'll keep that for that. Other than that, it would just be a case of rotating these two fields into the next crop rotation, really, which we will use our crop rotation Excel spreadsheet. We're deciding what we're going to do next, but I'll bring that up in the next episode, I think. So yeah, right then. What we're going to do now, I think we're just going to keep cracking on with this. I'll catch up with you once we've got a trailer full and we are over at the TMR mixer getting unloaded. See you guys in a couple of minutes. There we go then, first trailer load. Haven't got far to travel. Straight up here, and up the side of this lane. This lane at the side of this field, I should say. Not far to go. Straight up the side of Beckett's field. Top of the map, up to the little placeables area. Dump this in one of the fermenters, and we'll come straight back down. And there's not having to travel so far. We probably won't need another trailer because the forage is not going to be waiting long. Don't like to keep the forager driver waiting, to be fair.
Mm. Why? What would happen?
Well, he might get cross
I'd do what?
and go home. I don't want that to be. Right, so which one are we going to put it in, mate? Should we put it in the tower one, or should we put it in that one down there on the left?
Tower.
Put it in the tower one, this one, shall we? Okey-doke.
What does the tower one do?
Both do the same job. Can hit the trigger. Maybe I can't hit the trigger. I'm too far. Unless I haven't put the right one down. Never mind. What we'll do, we'll put it in this one for now. We'll check that out after. Funny feeling I put that one down as a hairdryer. Maybe not. Let's get this unloaded in here instead. And then we'll jump in to the PDA and we'll get this started off. Do that while that's unloading. Where are we? Down to our productions. There's a fermenter. Grass silage and hay silage. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's what it is. No problem. We can always just put grass straight in that one and just use this one for chaff. So let's activate that. All sorted. And back out. Well, let's go. This is our bale storage, and then there's our TMR mixer as well, so seems to be well set up there. That chaff silage fermenter should run quick enough to keep up for us, and there's plenty of capacity in it. We might even get all of this field in it in one go. Probably get this contractor back in again at some point to help us with a grass silage harvest rather than baling it all up. But we also want to use the loan of a McHale baler that we've been offered by the dealer, don't we, Fionn?
Yeah.
Get some round bales sorted, so we'll see about that. Where are we? Let's go right round the field again. And we'll get back on with this. To get this field all in that fermenter and all sorted, and that'll be us for this episode, I think. Successful first harvest. And a successful first time doing any whole crop. Something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, let's go. Cruise control on. Away we go. So let us know what you think in the comments, guys, if you fancy jumping on board a multiplayer server of some description. Most likely on that Hwyl farm. It's another Welsh map based over in Carmarthen, so that'd be cool for us to play on. From what I've seen of the pictures, like I say, the map tours and stuff I've seen, it looks really good. Ideal for a multiplayer, so we might move our multiplayer over onto that and maybe just do an episode here and some lives and stuff on it, might we?
Yeah.
And then probably wait for the Highlands expansion to come out and the new Scottish map to come out, and probably move on to that afterwards, won't we?
Yeah.
We could go fishing, couldn't we?
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
But we have to grow our fish first.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it works, but we'll have a look at that when it comes out, won't we? Maybe move our multiplayer onto that. That'd be quite cool. That looks like another cracking map. There we go. Right, so we're going to get cracking on this then, guys. We shall see you shortly once we are pretty much finished and we know exactly where we are with this harvest and what we're going to do. So a few minutes, get the rest of this field sorted, see you on the other side. That's the last row of that as well. the Apprentice Rion at the wheel of the Valtra now, so that's that one done. I wouldn't worry about that last little bit, mate. We can leave that in the field.
You're just going to do it anyway.
You're going to do it anyway. I'll even drive past you then, just keep the trailer there. It'll be fine. And then you can go and dump that in the fermenter straight after, can't you?
What else you doing?
There we go.
He's not done.
No, I'll just spin it around, mate. Just go to the fermenters. No need to worry about that little bit. We've had 2 full loads out of this field, and then what we've got in the trailer here. So, mind the deer. Slow down.
No.
Everything flat out, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all good. Another successful harvest. Let's go up here. See what we've got in the fermenter. See how that's getting on. And I'll probably call it a day for this episode, won't we? What we're thinking for the next one we're going to start recording. We're going to start recording Carmelon, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Or Saxon would be the next one, isn't it?
I think.
We'll have a think about that one, we.
Yeah.
Carmelan's is pretty much ready to go now with all the extra work I've done and time jumping forward and things like that, so that'll be ready to jump on before long. And Saxtingham's pretty much just a continuation straight off the back of the first episode, so we'll get on to that. Hopefully I'll have the next episode of either of those out by next weekend, and then we'll see how we're getting on. Yeah. Let's get that unloaded, mate. See what we've got in there in total. Right, that's that done. Let's have a look, shall we? See what we've got in there now. 96,000 litres of chaff. Pretty good going, that, mate. That's on the move now. It's started to make silage, so we might have to put another one together to get that fermenting a bit quicker, because it's not the quickest by the look of it, but we'll see how we get on. So there we go. We're done, I think, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, there'll be some links in the description below for my Discord server and where to download the map from Martin's itch page. So feel free to check those out. Again, massive thank you to everybody for joining us and watching, and please hit the like button on your way out if you could. That would be massive. That'd be massively appreciated, wouldn't it, mate? Yeah. And subscribe. Again, massive welcome to all of the new subscribers we've had over the last week. We've had a bit of a flourish, so that's always appreciated, and the new members of the Discord server. And as I said, we are probably going to jump on Carmelan's or Saxingham soon and start recording that as soon as we can. So it's time we said goodbye, isn't it, mate? Yeah. So thanks again for joining us, everybody. Very, very much appreciate it. Hope you're all having a good weekend. And as the Apprentice drives through someone else's field, we shall say goodbye. So it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
And bye-bye from the Apprentice. Full on the traw.
Help yourself to what you want. Get caught by the wind. Believing you can fly. Celebrate.